guacamole salad, cheese quesadillas. Welcome back. How about some cheese quesadillas this afternoon? And a little guacamole salad, green stuff, whatever you want to call it. I just call it good because I love it. So let's get this party started. I'll show you what I'm going to do first. All right. So I've sliced off about 1/3 of a head of lettuce. Put the camera down. We're going to slice this baby really thin. We're going to slice it really thin. I think they call that julienne. Real thin strips. So just take your time. Make sure when you get through there's no fingers or fingertips in your salad. It's not Taco Tuesday, but it doesn't have to be Taco Tuesday for us to eat this food. Mexican food has always been a favorite of mine. We used to go to the border in the late 50s. We would go from Dallas, well, Farmers Branch, Texas, where we lived. We would go down in a 48 Chevrolet car, a 2-door coupe. My dad had taken the back seat out of it. My mother would make a pallet out of all these quilts in the back end. And Dad had an old horse trailer. I don't know where he got it. It was a 2-horse trailer, so two full-size horses, single axle. And he had his hitch was a clamp-on bumper hitch that just clamped on. You put it on there and like it had teeth and clamped into it. And we would go to Mexico. Well, we would go to Del Rio and some of the border towns down there and buy wild Mustangs. They were taking them to the slaughterhouses, and they were getting about $5 a piece. Now, $5 a piece in the late 50s, that's a pretty good bit of money. And so we would buy the young ones, try bringing the little foals and the little fillies back up here to Texas. And it was an all-day trip down there. I mean, like 12, 13 hours. We'd spend the night. And that's probably where I had my first tacos, and I may have had a quesadillas dinner. I don't remember. I was pretty young. Sleep in the back of that car. Get up the next morning. Go over to Mexico. Load those horses back up. Buy 2 of them. Sometimes if they were small enough, 4 would fit in that trailer. Bring it back across the border, get the okay to bring them in. We would stop up around Austin, give them some water, and Dad always had some hay in the trunk of that old car and some water. that old Chevrolet just had the original motor in it. There was a 216 Babbitt rod, what they call a 216 Babbitt rod. Dad had done a little bit of work for it. It was kind of his hot rod, but we didn't have a problem. We'd come on back to Dallas, and it was 12, 13 hours there. We'd get back. We were dead tired, but we had to go to our pasture. Dad had some land lease there in Farmers Branch. That's when it was country. It's not country anymore. And get those horses out in an arena we had there, get them watered and fed, and we'd go to bed and sleep until sometime the next day. So anyway, that's probably where I got my love of Mexican food. So let's get this down here. And I don't remember when I learned about guacamole, as I call it, guacamole. Maybe in the 70s. I think we went to a restaurant. And they said, I know what it was. It was an all-you-could-eat restaurant in the late 60s. It was a Mexican food restaurant called Pancho's Buffet. And you could, it was like $3 or $2.50 a head for all you could eat. Go down through the line, and they'd add chili rellenos, which I still love today, tamales, whatever they had on the buffet. And at the end of it, always some salad stuff like this, kind of a shredded salad, and some guacamole out of avocados. As a matter of fact, their guacamole had blended in iceberg lettuce. and some tomatoes. I guess it stretched it and made it go further. So I've got this done. Let's get these quesadillas going. I hope you can see that okay. Put these over here out of the way. There, I think you'd be okay. I hate to get you too close to this grill because it's noisy when I turn it on. So I'm going to turn it on and heat it up. And I'm not even going to say anything. You just watch me for a while, and after it gets warmed up, I'll bring you back and I'll start talking to you. Alright, I'll bring you back. I'll try to talk over this. You can see I sprayed it with butter spray. It's getting warm. I've got some chopped up sweet peppers. I don't know what variety are. They're just the small ones. You can get them in a bag and they're red and yellow and it says sweet peppers. My wife wants those on her quesadilla. I just want cheese on mine. The temperature's getting up there. Well, I'm waiting on the temperature to get up there. I'm going to go ahead and get my guacamole started. Y'all like guacamole? Guacamole, whatever you want to call it. Do you like it? How do you fix it? I fix mine. Mine's pretty plain. I just like avocado. I mean, a little bit of flavor to it, but nothing extreme. Oh, that's a pretty guacamole there. That's a pretty guacamole. It's a pretty avocado. Alright. Got these others up. Wife went in the store yesterday and bought these. I planned ahead, which is always good. I don't normally do that, but it was good that we did. She got these the day before. You can see it's another pretty one. It's getting just about hot enough to put the flour tortillas on. The only way I've ever made these is with flour tortillas. I think you can do them with corn. I've just never done them that way. Never had them. Alright. So how do you, this out of the way, how do you remove the pit from an avocado? Well, you can take a spoon, do it like that, the safe way. It jumped out easy. Or you can take a knife and clamp it with the heel of it and do it that way. You get rid of these pits and I'll be right back. I think that's reached the temperature pretty good. So what I do to make my guacamole, I take and just run a knife through it like this, do crisscrossing while it's in there. Oh, you can't see this, my hand's blocking it, but I just run it across it. Pretty simple. I don't add any mayonnaise, no mustard, no oil. I don't put lime juice. We're going to eat this really quick. So And I just take it and spoon it out. It's perfect for a little tablespoon. I like it kind of on the rough side. I don't want it all, I don't want to put in the blender or food processor. I had a young lady that I knew in one point in time, and I went over there and she was making guacamole, and which was great. And then I seen her get her food processor out and put all the avocados in there, like I'm doing. And then she poured the lime juice to it. And I think she put some mayo in it. I thought, what the heck is this girl doing? And then she hit the go button, and man, it was like soup. It was like an avocado sauce, but that's what she called avocado. I mean guacamole. So more power to her. You can see I ain't around her no more. Man, you know, got to be a few things right in life before you take that big jump. And if a woman can't make guacamole, well, sorry. My wife makes really good guacamole. She's in there enthralled in a book right now. You can see how easy this is. All right, let's see here. Get rid of these husks. Ever tried to grow an avocado from seed? I've grown a couple. I had a tree that was about 10 foot tall. All right, only thing I do to this, I put a little touch of garlic. And a little bit of pink salt. You can see there wasn't much in there. Then I take a big old fork like this. There, you see that? I just kind of rough mash it down in there. I don't blend it up. I don't want it smooth. I want it to have a rough texture to it. Takes a minute to get it blended. This is the way I like it when I get it mashed up like this on avocado toast. Matter of fact, I love avocado toast with poached eggs. One of my favorite dishes. It won't be long now, and it'll be our guacamole. Like I say, it's never real smooth. I like the chunks in it. I want to taste the avocado. A piece of dark avocado skin right there. I guess I missed it on the initial. And that's it, boys and girls. That's how I make my guacamole. You can make yours however you want, but the old dude wants it kind of rough textured. And I want it to taste like avocado, so you can see it's got a little mixture of the smooth. It's got the big chunks in it. Oh, my mouth is watering right now. So let's get this over here out of the way. Turn this back on one more time. We'll get all this going. I'm going to use Monterey Jack. It melts good. It's got a good flavor to it. Yeah, it's shredded. I did not shred it. My old hands and arms are weak. I have a tough time doing that kind of thing. So I know the shredded cheese has something put on it to keep it from all sticking together. But I'm good with that. All right, let's put these down. tortillas are almost too big to go on here, but they'll do. Oh yeah. I'm just going to start loading them up. I'll load them up pretty early. That way it's got time to melt. Come on. Well, there's just a little bit left, so guess what? We're just going to have some real cheesy quesadillas. What can I say? Nothing goes to waste. I like just a touch of dark chili powder. I don't even sprinkle it in because I don't want it to be too much. Hers is going to get the red bell peppers, or red, I think they are bell peppers, or sweet peppers, whatever they call them. You can't see, but right there, one of the bell peppers got off track. Yeah, old dude just pick it up. Check. It's browning up good. I like a little crispy on the bottom side, a little brown. Now most people would take 2 of these, they put their cheese and everything on it, and they've got a quesadilla that's about this big round. I'm on Ozempics. It has helped curb my appetite a little bit, so we're just making halfies. Yeah, this is ready. Show you what I'm going to do. I just fold it over like a big old fried pie. Just mash it together. And voila, it's off. I'm going to turn this down on low to get the smoke out. Flip these over. Oh, they're smelling really good. Make sure both sides are heated well. Now back over here. Over brown them. Oh, looking good. Looking good. Let's get hers off of there and go ahead and let it be cooling down so I can cut it. Good and crunchy. Got her peppers in it. Smells really good. Get her a bed of lettuce here. Get mine in. It's warm. cheese is gooing out of it. And that's what I like to see. Need a little salad here. Little bird's nest for my guacamole. We're almost finished. I'm gonna ring the dinner bell. I was talking about that place the first day, guacamole at. If you got hungry, you had a flag. You raised it up at your table and raised this little flag. And the waitress seen that, she'd come over and say, "What else you need?" You could get a whole nother plate, 1 item, 20 items, didn't matter. And she'd put the flag down. Anytime she seen that flag up, she was at your table. Of course, we don't all, there's maybe 1 or 2 of those left around here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. All right. Let's get a big helping of guacamole here. Get the rice around here. You can see just mashing that around in that bowl made some of the creaminess come out, but it kept some chunks in there. Man, it's gonna be good. Guacamole salad, cheese quesadillas, same back there, guacamole salad, cheese quesadillas with a little sweet peppers that I cooked in the microwave for a minute. Oh man, it's gonna be good. All right, let's get a bite of this. Use just this little spoon. I'm going for the major bite here. All right, let's take a bite of this. That's good. The quesadilla is crunchy. It's got that melted cheese in the center. And what can I say? Guacamole is guacamole. It's always good. Let me know if you like guacamole and how do you make yours. Everybody makes it different. There's no wrong way. Just everybody's different taste buds. And if you like quesadillas, how do you make your quesadillas? So thank you for being part of my channel. I hope you subscribe to my channel and like my videos and comment and follow. That helps my algorithms in YouTube, and it lets the old dude know you are watching, bottom line. So I will see y'all after a while. I'm gonna go eat quesadillas.